What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. I'm asking today if you should buy Mewtwo EX from Destined Rivals. Now, I usually say it's a terrible idea to buy cards up front right away because they almost always decrease in value. But I want to have a quick discussion about it because there's some pros to buying cards right up front, but there's definitely some cons as well. So number one, here's the card in question. The Mewtwo EX from Destined Rivals. It's actually not my favorite card in the world at all, but to me, there's zero question that this is going to be the top chase card of Destined Rivals. It's got Mewtwo in it. It's got Giovanni in it. It's going to be popular regardless of if I like the artwork or not. And I do, the card probably grows on me a little bit. I still think that Cynthia's Garchomp, Ethan's Ho-Oh, and even the Rocket's Moltres are better artworks than this, but that's just me. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm not trying to lower anyone's value or opinion on it. Anyways, I've seen cards listed on Facebook Marketplace, people who have opened Destined Rivals in pre-release and stuff, selling for $500, $400, $600. It's we don't know the full price. It's actually hard to come up with a realistic price. But what's the peak of this card going to be? As I said in the introduction, is this card going to go up in value? Is it going to go down in value? Is it going to go up and then down in value? All sorts of things. So here's what I thought we'd do first. Look at some of the most recent sets and what's happened to its top chase card over the last little bit. So in Journey Together, the Lily's Clefairy, March 28th is when this came out, started at 316. That was its absolute peak. The highest moment of Lily's Clefairy card was opening day. Now it's a $160 card, so it's almost a 50% drop. And still, absolutely gorgeous card. I really like this card. I liked it way better than I even thought when I pulled it. Super fun, but down 50%. So this one would have been a terrible idea to buy out of the gate. Now, Prismatic Evolutions got Sylveon. Not a great idea to buy this one out of the gate too. And I suspect that with the new Costco stuff and all the things, this is going to go down a little bit more. And if you haven't heard yet, Costco is getting Prismatic Evolutions. I heard this from Poke Notify. Check this out. It's going to be a 2 Elite Trainer box and 2 booster bundle combo. Limit of 1 transaction with a maximum of 1 unit per membership per 24 hours. It might be a great opportunity for you to go get some Prismatic Evolutions at a good price. So if you want more info like this, Poke Notify has you covered. This is their Instagram site. There's some other things like Destined Rivals with some stuff here. Blooming Waters, there's some notifications happening that Blooming Waters are hitting targets, and I saw some pictures of that online lately as well, and some other stuff here. Best Buy releasing Destined Rivals. Okay. There's also a Discord server that you can actually set up specifically for you to ding your phone in when new Pokemon products drop. So I have it set to ding my phone when Pokemon Center drops some stuff, and a few other sites in Canada. You can do it for United States, you can do it for Canada, you can do it for UK, all the things. Go check out Poke Notify. The link will be down below in the description, and there's a code down there for you to use to get 25% off your first order, plus a 3-day trial. So, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. Anyways, back to the presentation. The Umbreon EX from Prismatic Evolutions, a really interesting card. And on January 17th, when Prismatic Evolutions premiered, this card was $1,466.67. But this one actually went up over the first little bit, up to a staggering $1,633. Now it's come back down to $1,245. So it's down 15.1%. But there was an opportunity to make a little bit of money on this one. Okay, not crazy, but a little bit. Surging Sparks, this is one that probably a lot of you remember. This one started November 8th is when Surging Sparks released. The Pikachu is $380. I actually made a video saying rest in peace in the thumbnail, and I bought a Pikachu EX early on. I paid big money for it. The peak was $601. This thing absolutely cooked for a period of time, and now it's come back down. It's down almost $100 from its start. So down 24.3% overall, but there was a serious amount of time where you could make some money if you had bought this Pikachu early on. Also, we're going to get to it later, but the reason I bought it is not just to make money, but to grade it. Like, that's the thing. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, Surging Sparks Pikachu was an interesting one. Same with the Latias EX. Started at 182, peaked at 266. Now it's 175. So this card actually hasn't lost much. I didn't change that because it's not down 49.1%. It's only down like a couple percent because it's just low. So also a good opportunity with the Latias. And then Stellar Crown. This one hurts the team. Peaked at $131 on opening day. It didn't change. Now it's just been on a straight downward trend down to $46.15. So people aren't loving this card. I do have it in a Gem Mint 10 copy from PSA though, and it's pretty sexy. Down 65%. Yikes, that was not a good investment if you bought that one early. Stellar Crown, the Squirtle. This is a little bit more interesting because now this card is the top card of the set, but it wasn't on opening day. It wasn't even close. But you could have almost doubled your money at a time. You bought for $42, peaked at 81. Now it's at 58. You still did pretty well. You're up 38.3%. So there is room, right? One more, I think two more things, and that's as far as back as I have the data for. Shrouded Fable, the Cassiopeia. This was a huge card on opening day, August 2nd. That feels like so long ago already. $162, peaked at $162, and now it's only $37. It's not even the top card of the set anymore. It's not even like the top three anymore. Down 77.2%. And finally, we got the Twilight Masquerade Greninja on May 24th, back in 2024. This came out $148.81, peaked at $412, and now it's $295. So this is one we're buying early. This was kind of the start of Pokemon craze, and it wasn't even that crazy. But I remember back at Card Party Gen 2 in Orlando last year, and this card, we bought it for like $135. Me and my friend Josh actually bought one of these things. He bought it, not me. It was a pretty good price, and there's some money to be made on this card. Kind of crazy. Now, does that mean that you should just not ever buy the new card, or should you buy the new card? Like, Destined Rivals comes out literally May 30th. We're one day away as of the time of recording this. And another shout out for me, if you want to join in on a rip and ship for Destined Rivals, it's happening Thursday, May 29th here at the Poke office, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out, and we're going to be having a lot of fun opening Destined Rivals for the first time. I'm really looking forward to it. But here's the reason why I bought the Pikachu and why I sometimes think it's actually a good reason to buy cards, even if you might overpay a little bit. Because right as a set releases, people are looking for top dollar for cards, and you know it as a buyer. You know that the card is probably going to come down. Most Pokemon cards do come down from that peak of opening day and pre-release pricing. However, there's a lot of them on the market, and people are looking to get their money back, right? They're not looking to hold on to the PSA 10 contenders, and that's the big thing. If you're looking for a PSA 10 contender, opening day is literally the best time, or opening week is the best time to try and find that really, really clean card. Because as time goes on, people start scouring the web and scouring Facebook Marketplace and scouring eBay and TCG Player, trying to find those Gem Mint 10 contenders. And the longer time goes, the less opportunity you have to grab one that is a PSA 10 contender. Because the longer time goes, like, people actually do send it to PSA or to another grading company. And the ones that are still on the market are going to be the ones that aren't PSA 10 contenders. You know what I'm saying? So that's the question I think we have to ask ourselves. Is it worth me paying a little bit over what I know the card is going to be in order to have a chance at getting a really, really clean card? That's the reason I did it with the Pikachu. Now I'll tell you a little story. I bought the Pikachu, and my buddy Jabba bought a Pikachu as well. We both bought one like within a day of each other. We paid a lot of money for it, and we sent both of them to PSA. Mine got a 9, his got a 10. Like, right? Are you kidding me? Anyways, like, that's the idea. So now he's got a PSA 10 Pikachu from Surging Sparks sitting in his collection, and realistically, it cost him like the opening day price, which is not that much. It's $100 more than the current market price. but he got a Gem in 10 contender that actually got a Gem in 10 out of it. So he did just fine. And to be honest with you, for that like risk reward, I've done it a few times now, and I've won some, I've lost some, but I bought the Pikachu. Now I'm down like what? $50 to $100 because I actually didn't even pay full market price for it. So I'm down $50 to $100 plus the grading fee. So let's call it I'm down $100, but I had the chance. That's totally worth it to me. Totally worth it for my collection. And probably if you win some and you lose some, it would be worthwhile to invest in those opportunities as well. So that's my take. So should I buy the Mewtwo EX? I mean, it sure seems like it's very, very overpriced right now. Like, is it going to be a $500 card? I certainly hope not. But at the same time, should I buy an Umbreon EX at $1,200 or $1,300? Oof, like that's a lot of money for a Pokemon card. But if you get that clean version of it that has the chance at the Gem in 10, think about how good some of the older Gem in 10 cards have done. Think about the Umbreon VMAX. You used to be able to buy that. I bought my first one for 1,000 Canadian. It's worth way more than 1,000 Canadian now, right? So there's just like, you have to weigh the pros and cons. How long are you willing to sit on this? And are you going to send it into grading? Or if you just want a binder copy of the card, like odds are that most of these cards are going to go way down in value. But if you're looking for that big collection piece, it might be worth paying a little bit more. The last thing I wanted to say is there's actually some cards that really, really outperform opening day. So I'm thinking about the one in my presentation, the Greninja from Twilight Masquerade. It's done very, very well since Twilight Masquerade came out. You also think about cards like the Magikarp, which was a $20 card at one point, and now it's like a $200-something card from Paldea Evolved. Absolutely ridiculous. The Bubble Mew from Paldean Fates was not even $100 at release, and now it's way up there. What else? The Squirtle was on my presentation from Stellar Crown. It's done quite well. And there was another one, the Machamp from Astral Radiance. Thinking way back, the Machamp from Astral Radiance was not a really popular card when Astral Radiance first came out. And it certainly is a popular card today. So it's all about weighing the pros and cons. What are people going to like? I'm quite certain that Mewtwo EX from Destined Rivals is going to be the top chase card of the set. And that's a huge collection goal of mine, is to have every top card from every set moving forward. So I definitely want to get my hands on a Team Rocket's Mewtwo at some point. It's just the question of when, right? So that's interesting. Other sets, they switch places. Like Cassiopeia was the top card of Shrouded Fable. It's not anymore. It's like Earthen Vessel right now. What else? Squirtle out of Stellar Crown is more expensive now than Terapagos. Magikarp wasn't the top card of Paldea Evolved. It was Iono Special Illustration Rare. Like, there's lots of things. Roaring Moon was the top card of Paradox Rift, and now it's Groudon, and it's not even close. So it's kind of a guessing game a little bit, but what do you think people are going to like? And sometimes I get it wrong. Like, I'm not trying to say that I'm the expert here, because I thought the Roaring Moon from Paradox Rift was absolutely awesome, and people really like the Groudon. And people really seem to like the Gem Mint 10s and the illustration rare cards like Magikarp, like Groudon, like Squirtle, because they're harder to come by. They have that flat, non-textured surface that tends to get dings quite often. So anyways, that's the discussion. Let me know what you think. Are you going to buy some cards from Destined Rivals? Are you wanting to rip the cards from Destined Rivals? Obviously, we all want to rip Destined Rivals and pull the Mewtwo ourselves. But I do think it's worth considering. Maybe not even doing it, but at least considering what's the right price to buy Rocket's Mewtwo at. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. I will talk to you very soon. Come join me on the live stream Thursday night. Appreciate y'all. Peace!